Alright, so today we're gonna talk about 5 surprising things that's definitely causing you some lower back pain, okay? Before we start talking about the tips, I just wanna show how a healthy spine should look like. When we look the spine from the side, we should have the spinal curves, right? We should have a very nice lordotic curve, kyphotic curve, and lordotic on the neck. Now, for the lower back, every time we sit down, we sleep, or do any exercise, we have to try to keep that curve. That's our first line of defense. Once we compromise that curve, now our body is vulnerable for injuries. So everything we do in terms of sitting, exercise, sleeping posture, should be able to hold that curve and keep that curve tucked in, all right? Now, I want to show you a very interesting diagram. This shows basically our 5 defense mechanisms in your body, okay? This is a system that protects us. We have 5 important components: alignment, muscle, ligament, cartilage, and the bone. If that system is healthy and in place, we don't develop any injury. Now, when we talk about lower back, everything is dependent on the alignment. So today I'm going to give you 5 tips to address the alignment, which is the foundation of our protective mechanism, okay? So let's start talking about the sitting posture. Now this is very interesting. Now when we sit down, remember what I said, we have to keep that nice curve, all right? So the only way we can keep a nice curve is to have a support right here, okay? If I support that curve, all right, now relax for me. She doesn't go anywhere because I'm supporting the foundation. Now if I take that support there, now relax for me. See what happened? The spine changed completely the shape. And then people have to look up, create neck pain, shoulder pain. So forget about this part, everything starts from here. Now, support right here in the middle. There we go, a cushion right there. Now relax for me. Doesn't go anywhere because the lower back is supported. Now, if you sit for 10 minutes, it's not a problem. But if you sit every day for 3, 4, 5 hours in a bad posture, this will definitely gonna cause lower back pain. So just by putting a support right here in the middle, cushion right here in the middle of the spine, to keep the lordotic curve tucked in, it's more than enough, okay? Another type of tip I want to give you guys is this. When you sit down, we always have to look at the height of the knees in comparison to the hips. If you sit down and the knees it's slightly high, what happens is the pelvis twists and then it changes the shape of the lower back, all right? So what we have to do is, in her case, is kind of borderline, so stand up for me. You put a cushion right here, sit down again. There we go. Now can you see the knees slightly lower, everything is protected, there's no twist in there, right? So support here, lift, check the height of the knees and hips. And don't forget a support right here. Just those 2 tips will definitely help a lot and prevent a lot of lower back problems. If you have a lower back pain, just those 2 tips are gonna really help to relieve your back pain, all right? Now let's talk about the sleeping posture. Come back this way. I'm going to show you the best sleeping posture. A lot of people, they think sleep on your back, it's good. Well, just pass me this part here. All right. When we sleep on the back, what happens is we flatten all the spinal curves. So we lost our alignment, we lost our protective mechanisms. So what we have to do is we have to keep our curves, and the only way is sleeping on your side, okay? Now I'm going to show you this on your side, facing that way for me. All right, so sleeping on your side will help to keep the spine in the right shape without flattening any kind of curves. But it's not enough, because if you don't have any support between your knees or between your arms, what happens is the knees will roll forward. Let's see, you move, see what happens. Don't move, huh? So the knee will roll forward and will twist the lower back. Okay, now lower back and the spine doesn't like the twist movements. It's okay with flexion and extension. As soon as introduce torsion and twist, it really can damage the discs. So for the lower back, you must place a pillow right between the legs, okay, right? So we avoid any twist. But also, you have to prevent the twist in the mid back. without any support here, what happens is you twist the mid back and neck. So you want to also have a nice pillow right there. Okay, so with 3 pillows, I know this is a bit too big, but with three cushions, one for the neck, one for the mid back here for the arms, and one between the legs, will keep your spine in a perfect condition. Okay, very protective. If you sleep like this, you're never gonna wake up with lower back pain. Okay, all right. This exercise, a lot of people are doing in the gyms. It's being recommended by many personal trainers, but I'll tell you what is wrong about this exercise. A lot of people, when they want to stretch the lower back, they bring both knees up and just hug your knees. That's what they do. The problem is every time you do this, you completely lose your lower back curve. You kind of go reverse. If you do this every single day, I guarantee you're going to have lower back pain and possibly disc problems. So how can we stretch our back without compromising the alignment? Well, all you have to do is simple. Instead of bringing both knees together, bring one at the same time, so it can be way more specific. We have a group of muscles running down the spine, right and left. There's no point in stretching both at the same time. Stretch the left first, hold it 20 seconds, then down, then the other side. There we go. And this way you don't compromise the alignment of your lower back, right? By doing one at a time. All right? Okay. Now let's finish off with a very good exercise. Come this way here. Now, another exercise that people forget is they do a lot of bending exercise, twisting exercise, but there's one exercise that you can do that really is gonna help your lower back pain and prevent back problems. It's very simple. Hand there. So what you have to do is arch backwards. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, and come back. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and come back. All you're doing here is you are increasing that curve. You're increasing the alignment of your lower back, and that's what you need to do. If you only do bending forward, you compromise your alignment. So always finish any kind of exercise with extension. All right, let's go. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, and relax. And there we go. There we have the 5 tips that's really gonna make a difference in your lower back health.